Morning students, this is Suman Chaswal and today I have, after a great looking into various aspects, I have come to the conclusion that learning English has become like a craze, and more the craze, students find it more difficult, but it's not so. It is like any other language, and it is a simple language. We are quite gifted and benefited because we have the English influence in our lives. Okay, so it is not difficult. It is very easy. Only don't let it get it gone to you that it is so difficult. Students come to me, ma'am, I cannot speak. I am so hesitant. I am not at all confident. I feel very shy. Okay, so it is because hesitancy is there. And why that hesitancy is there? It is because you feel that others will laugh at me. I will not be able to speak coherently, fluently, and I'll make mistakes. So what? Today if I learn another language, Spanish or French or German, I am going to make the pronunciation mistakes. I am going to speak grammatically wrong. So it's okay. Okay? So don't, first of all, remove that from your mindset. Your mindset should be clear. Okay? You're learning any subject, you're learning maths. So does it come to you immediately? No, it takes time. Okay? You go through the formulas, you go through the steps, etc. And then you are able to understand and you are able to do your questions. In the same way, this is also a language. But only there are few tips that you must remember when you are learning a language. First of all, do not do translation. The worst thing a student can do or any person can do while learning a language is translation. First is, do not translate. And by translate I mean from Hindi to English. Do not translate from Hindi to English. Hindi is a different language, English is a different language. Whichever mother tongue you speak, that's a different language. English is a different language. So do not translate. Think in Hindi and then speak in English. It will not come to you. It will in fact never come to you. And even if it comes, it will be all wrong. Okay? Because they have a different grammatical way of the language and English has a different grammar. So you please do not translate and speak. Okay? Speak in English, think in English. Okay? Then only you will be able to read in English books. Okay? Watch the TV, watch the news channels. Okay? Watch an English movie, English programs, serials, okay, and you can do reading, read books, short stories, read paragraphs. Even you read this city edition of the newspaper, all Bollywood news, which is very interesting. Everybody finds it very interesting. Okay, all masala gossip. So you can do that. So read English, think in English, and then talk and speak in English. Okay, so my first tip is do not translate. Okay, whatever you say, wrong, right, always speak only in English. Think only in English. Next is learn the grammar. Every language is based on grammar. Okay, there are rules that you have to follow. Okay, once that rule is in your mind, you will not go wrong. Okay, so learn the rules of grammar. I'm not saying that you learn nouns and verbs and adjectives and adverbs. Okay, no, you have to know the rules of the language and then you will be able to speak what you call correct English. It will not be grammatically long. Now in grammar, what you need to know, number one is articles. You should be well versed with the articles, a, and the. Where to use a. Can I say this is pen? No, it's wrong English. This is a pen. Okay, This is the movie that I want to watch. This is movie I want to know. I'm going to the mall. I'm going to mall. Wrong. I'm going to the mall. Okay. So we must know our articles. Second, tenses. We must know our tenses. What are the tenses? Present, past, and future. What we are talking, are we talking about the present time? Are we talking about a thing which has already happened, or are we talking about something that which is going to happen? So that will cover, the tenses will cover that. Present, past, and future. You should be well versed. I went to the market yesterday. I go to the market yesterday. Is it correct? No. Why? Because I am saying about a past action. Okay, I went to the market yesterday. I am talking about yesterday, which is past. So I cannot use go, the present form of the verb. I have to use the past form. I went to the market yesterday. And suppose I have to say about future, I will go to the market tomorrow. Future. Okay. I go to the market every day in the present. So our tenses should be very, very clear, so that we do not make grammatical mistakes in the speaking of the language. Okay. So learn your articles, learn your tenses. Once these are clear, everything is clear. Number 3, vocabulary. Vocabulary is words. Okay. Because you don't speak the language, words will not come to you. I don't speak much Hindi. So whenever I have to say something in Hindi or some word, it takes me little time to recall that word. Okay? Because I do not speak it so often as I speak English. So it takes me time. So then I have to learn that word or remember that word or ask somebody that word. Okay? So you have to feed yourself with vocabulary. Okay. Now how to feed yourself with vocabulary? You can't take a dictionary and start learning this claim, a name, a dog. You can't learn the words like that. Okay. The words that when you do a reading, suppose you're doing a passage reading, a paragraph reading, or a short story reading, any difficult word comes in that thing which you are not able to pick up a dictionary. Understand the meaning, find the meaning of that word, see how it is used in the sentence, in the passage that you are reading, the paragraph that you are reading, and that word you can write it down, you can make a sentence on that, okay, and that will become a part of your vocabulary. In this way, keep on adding the words in for you. You hear somebody speaking, you hear on the television that somebody has said this word, acclaim. What is the meaning of acclaim? Look up the dictionary, Google search the word, find the meaning, okay, and try to use it in your sentence, or find again in Google how to use it in a sentence, write it down, and that is added into your vocabulary. So when you hear, you read, you write, you listen, so those words are accumulated. Suppose you are now speaking on some topic, related words. Suppose I am talking about pollution. Okay, so I know the related words: degradation, land degradation, cutting of trees is called deforestation, planting of trees is called afforestation. So that type of vocabulary pertaining to that topic, okay, that will add to your list. So improve your vocabulary. Keep on adding words. At home also, in a room, keep on looking at things. What is this called? What is this called? Now, what is this called? It's a glass. But glass what? This is also glass. What typical glass this is? What is this? What is that? So look at the things around you and try to think that, do I know the name of this thing? Okay? Do I know the name of when you're going out in nature, look around you. Do I know the name of this thing? Okay? If you don't know, come and search, find out, and you will. So that will be added to you. So look around you, the place where you are staying, the room, the house, the school, the college that you're attending, the market that you're going, the mall that you're going. Look around. Do I know the names of all these things? Do I know the name of this? What is the name of this? What is this called? Do I know the name? This keeps on adding to your vocabulary. Okay? Number 4, pronunciation. This word itself is, people say pronunciation. It is not pronouncing because nouns, N-O-U-N. It is pronunciation. Pronunciation is very important. Okay? Again, Google search when you, suppose I see this word niche. Okay? I look up the dictionary and there's that sound recording which tells you the sound, the way it is. So you can correct your pronunciation. Okay? Important is to correct whatever you speak or any new word that you have learned, it should be correctly pronounced. Okay? So pronunciation is very important so that it is, the English language comes out beautifully. It's a very beautiful language, so we must improve our pronunciation. There are so many things that, like the word work. Okay, I've heard so many people speaking work. You know, the R, the R is silent. Work. Okay, so there's, like they say, mother. My mother, my father. It's not mother, father. Mother. It stops at the. And we Indians have such a twist in our tongues. The R sound is there only. It comes. Okay, so we don't need to pronounce it. Mother. Stop there only. The. Mother. Father. Not father. Mother. Okay. So these are simple words also. Pronunciation must be very correct. And last but not the least is find a friend, a partner. It can be even your parents, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, or your friend. Right? Find a partner and try to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, some conversation. Some conversation that, you know, when my children were small, we used to have that this 1 hour. Now 4 to 5, nobody will speak in Hindi. We will only speak in English. Okay? So, and when the children were quite small, and because the children keep on asking you so many questions, there is that and that. So you're also tired. So I used to keep it 1 hour. This is 1 hour for only, and believe you me, students, they never used to ask any question because they knew mom is saying you have to speak in English. So they, instead of stammering and then finding words, because they were quite, one was about 6-7 years and the other was about 8-9 years. So I said, no, Hindi, only English. This 1 hour is only for speaking English. And whatever you want to ask, please ask in English. So that 1 hour was very peaceful, very quiet, because the children just zipped up, asking no questions. So in your house, you also can make the same, that this 1 hour, we are going to only speak in English. Whatever. Pick up your shoes, lay the table, come for dinner, small short sentences. Let's eat out, let's go out, let's watch a movie. Okay? Switch off the TV, please switch on the TV, pass me the sugar. Small short sentences. Okay? At home, you can make an environment, this half an hour, 40 minutes, 1 hour, whatever time you can together in the family, all of you speak. Everybody's English will become very good. And you will find, you know, that initially you were speaking short 2-3 word sentences, and then they became longer, 4, 5. Mom, come outside, the weather is so fine, it's raining, it's blowing, the wind is blowing, oh, it's lovely outside. So your sentences will become longer. And you will enjoy, you know, trying to compete, actually competition also, because you're competing with your siblings and with showing to your parents that you are speaking better than the elder one or the younger one. So that make it an environment at home that this half an hour, 40 minutes or 1 hour, we will all speak in English. So these are little small tips that can help. Don't make it a great this thing that it's I'm not going to be able to speak in English. No, you will be able to speak in English. Just concentrate on these points. Okay? 2 tips. These are tips to learn English. Okay? So it's not difficult, students, children. You can easily learn. Okay? Do not translate. That is a big no-no. Learn the grammar, especially articles and your tenses. Keep on adding vocabulary. Okay? Pronunciation. Look at your pronunciation. And finally, find a friend or brother, sister, mother, father. Okay? And what else I told you was 1 hour or 40 minutes in a day only to converse in English. So these are some of the tips that I have given you. Very easy, very you can practice them easily, okay, and try to, and you will see that how you are slowly but surely improving. So students, today was my topic on tips to improve, to learn English, not to improve English, to learn English. Okay, it's not difficult and it is very easy. Just follow these tips and you will see how good you become at it. Thank you, students. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share with your friends. So bye-bye and see you, and thank you once again. So goodbye and God bless all of you.